Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Rotary. I am Jane Klingman Scott, your president for one more meeting. And I'm going to tell you one thing I'm going to miss is my walk-up music. Today, we're going to have a wonderful program where we say farewell to our youth exchange students. We will have the invocation or the reflection offered by Kathy Moore, and we will start the meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And for our moment of literacy, this has not been a very good week for literacy in the news when we know that our national test scores are showing 13-year-old boys are not reading as well as they should. There was an article in the Times that was titled, "Everyone Likes Reading, so why are we so afraid of it?" Well, it reminded me of a saying by Ray Bradbury. There are worse crimes than burning books. One of them is not reading them. Kathy.
Thank you. I'll make this quick. In appreciation for this beautiful day, wonderful friendships, and purposeful mission. Thank you. Please bless this food and our efforts. And that's enough. Thank you.
Brevity is absolutely the soul of wisdom. Enjoy your lunch. We will reconvene in about 10 minutes. And here we are going to convene our meeting. We have an honor of having very many guests today. So all of our hosts, if you would come up with your guest, we would appreciate that. They're all shy.
What? You know what? My guests don't even have to come up. So you guys can just stay. So my guests today, Harry Haver and Dolly Horton, you guys don't have to come up. We're making this, we're expediting this. So they are here just in honor of our Paul Harris awardee.
And they are also my guest as I am presenting the award, but Kathy knows them well.
I have with me my walk-in one and only, Ms. Denise Montembo.
You're going to hear from these cuties later, but have Kylie, Jillian, Cadence, Design, and Emma. They're all going to be going somewhere soon. You'll find out in a minute.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi, everyone. Contessa Sander here, and I have Marquise Childers, which I'm sure everyone knows, but if you don't, he's an amazing community leader, business owner of Estelita Wine, and so much more. So, thanks.
Right on the tape. How you doing? Wayne Riley, pastor for Crestwood United Methodist Church, pastor, and Tracy McDaniel, Muskegon Family Care CEO. They're my guests today. So.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yes. Good, come on. Good afternoon, everybody. I have two guests with me today, thanks to the social committee. They both came with me to the Clippers game and said, hey, we should join the Rotary. So I have Erin Hart and Charlene Naylor.
Thank you.
And as promised, we will now find out where these kids are going to be going. Our program today is our youth exchange students. And Tim Arter, are you introducing? Christy, you are introducing. They're fighting to see who's going to introduce these wonderful children, so.
Okay, if you could, go ahead, first slide. All right, so first of all, you are in for a treat, We have constructed a window today for you to be able to peek through and see our club's youth exchange program. Our club has over doubled in size this past year and this upcoming year. And the success of that has come from a great number of people, their hard work and dedication, but we've all learned that it takes a village. It really takes a village to make this successful. And I wanted you to know that we are part of that village. And so I wanted to give you this dessert, this cherry on the top today to see what your success has done for these individual students. We are today, in the next couple of minutes, we're going to be touching the lives and people of 9 different countries. 9 different countries across the world. So, yeah, pretty cool. So the first, I'd like to introduce, are 2 inbound exchange students who you know at this point, Design and Emma. And Design's gonna let you know a little bit about her year, and then after that, we'll have the students who are going outbound. So, Design.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Let me introduce myself. I will introduce myself for someone didn't know me yet. So I am Shiara Ratchanakun, or you can call me Design. I am an exchange student from Thailand. And this exchange year, I attend at Reese Puffer High School, and I just graduated like 2 weeks ago. So this year, I have 2 host families, and I stay with them like 6 months for each families. And so there are 5 Rotary conferences that I attend in this exchange year. The first conference in September. This was the first time that I met like the other exchange student in District 6290 at Camp Daggett, Petoskey. And I'm very enjoy and like I'm so glad to see the new group of friends. Oh, nope. I can't. This it? Yep. Okay. Okay, and the second conference in Muskegon on November. So we have like, this conference is about like service, and we went to like clean the yard and do some food truck. And we went to like, hockey game and ice skating too. And the third one was in Sault Ste. Marie, Canada. It was an amazing trip through my exchange year that I like first met outbound student 2023 to 2024. And it's very fun, and I did like polar bear plunge in my first time. And the 4th conference is in April. It's at Traverse City. We just do like some stuff, and We did beach cleaning on Earth Day. And the last conference that I did is Life Leadership Conference. It was a great opportunity that I went to, and like I have new friends, and like it's the best conference ever. About the school activities, I tried to do something new and learn American culture in the school. For the first pictures, it's about like dance party in the school. It was very new for me because we don't have like fun stuff like this in Thailand. So I just like, okay, I try, and I like, oh, it was fun. So I went to homecoming dance, Christmas dance, and prom. And the next picture, this were my first time American football game at my school. I was so confused first, but and then I just like, okay, football game, how to play football, how to know what is score and like something. Yeah. And I also learned how to build the robotics, and I tried to play basketball in my first time. Yeah, and the last picture that I did is like I did presentation to Interact Club in my school. It was very fun, and like everyone like enjoyed it. And the last thing, I would like to thank you to Muskegon Rotary Clubs for hosting me, and thank you Christy and Joni for like helping me through my exchange year. Thank you John Oling for advising me a lot of opportunities. And finally, a very big thank you to Rotarians that welcomed me as I was a part of family. And the last thing that I want to say, I can't get through my exchange year without everyone that I met in this year. Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
My name is Emma Kriechbaum, and I'm the exchange student from Austria. And yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit about my year. As Design already said, I really like that America has those fun events like dances, homecoming, prom and stuff, because we don't have that at all. And we only have like schoolwork, that's all that matters. So I really enjoyed that. My first dance was homecoming, and it was probably the best one. I am fortunate enough to have like found a good big friend group, and it was really fun. Then I also graduated high school 2 weeks ago. I graduated North Muskegon, and yay, go Norse! And on the upper pictures, you can see me with a few friends, and the middle one is me with my track team, and the one on the bottom is the one with my two older host brothers. I am staying with the Robs right now, and they're family. I can't really say it in here. They're family. And then we also had prom, and you can see the girl out there in the green dress. She's also an exchange student from France. She was here for like a few weeks, but it was really fun to meet other exchange students too. Then, as I already mentioned, I was fortunate enough to meet a lot of friends. My host mom actually had a little get-together when I came here, and she invited like a lot of girls that she thought I could be friends with, and they turned out to be my friends. So big thank you to her. And in that picture, in the middle where you can see me and like two other girls within North Beats t-shirts, those are exchange students at my school. They were one of my very best friends, and I'm really lucky that I got to meet them. Yeah. And then I did a lot of sports while I was here. My host mom also helped me when I first got here. She was like, I think cheer would be the right sport for you. And I was like, sure, let's try it. So she set like up some things, and I joined their practice, and I really, really liked that. So I joined cheer. I did sideline cheer, and I still don't know how football works. No idea. And then I did competitive cheer. Yeah, I did competitive cheer in the winter, which was definitely my favorite sport. I had so much fun. And there were like the same girls that were in sideline cheer, so I got really close to them. They're one of my best friends. And then I did track. I really like that. At first I thought like I don't really, because I was just running the wrong events, and I ended up running 100 and 200s, and it was my favorite thing ever. And I also did long jump, which I really liked. And then I did a lot of traveling here, which I'm really thankful for. My first host family, the Robs, they took me down to Florida around Christmas time, and we went to Disney. We spent 2 fun weeks there. It was the most amazing holiday ever, and I got really close to them around that time. Then I went to Hawaii in March with a travel organization for exchange students, and I met a lot of other exchange students there, even 5 from Austria. It was an amazing, amazing experience. And then I went to Alabama for spring break with my second host family. Then a big thank you also to the Rotary Club here. It has been the most amazing year ever. And I'm so glad I got to meet all the other exchange students, inbounds and outbounds from this district. As Design already kind of explained, the first time we met was in September, and we had a lot of meetings, or like, could have had more, but it was really fun. I had a lot of meetings with them. They became one of my really best friends. And you can see in all the pictures where I'm wearing like the blue shirts, that's the Life Leadership Conference I attended last weekend. I did with Design and Ida and Cadence. It was amazing. I learned a lot of connections, and a really big thank you to this Rotary Club, because it wouldn't have been such an amazing year without you all. Thank you for like always checking in and asking us questions. It has really been amazing. And this year also inspired me. I am going to do a dual diploma next year, if you don't know what that is, because I was enrolled in high school here and I have a few credits. I can take online classes next year and finish high school online. And that means that I have a high school diploma and Austrian diploma, which might help me to get into colleges here or around the world. We'll see. Thank you so much.
Okay. Hi, my name's Cadence, and I'm going to Italy in September. So, yeah. And okay, so there's like a little map of Italy, and then the little like yellow island like underneath mainland Italy is it looks like Sardinia, but it's like pronounced Sardinia. Anyway, so that's where I'm going, and then the little red dot like towards the bottom up there. I realized today I was pronouncing it wrong the whole time, but I completely forgot how to pronounce it right. But it's like Cagliari, but I've been saying it Cagliari. But yeah, that's where I'm going. It's the capital of Sardinia. So yeah. And then, so little facts, I guess. The population, 154,000. So it's like quite a bit bigger than Muskegon because we have like 37,000. So a lot of people. The weather, the summers are like pretty short, but they're really hot and humid. So it's not like typical like Mediterranean weather, but and then the winters are they're a lot longer and they're more like cooler and windy. But I kind of thought it was gonna get like super hot there, but turns out it never really gets above 94 or below 35. So it's not too different from our weather, but yeah. And then they're kind of known for like the very like clear waters and like the variety of all the coasts and the variety and stuff. I have another slide on that. That's super interesting. And then like the fun facts, sardines. So anytime I've told any of my friends, yeah, like I'm going to Sardinia or like Sardinia, they're like, you're like a sardine. Like, I met this guy at the Life Leadership Conference, and he like makes a lot of sardine jokes about it. But turns out, actually, that's like where the name came from was a lot of sardines are in their waters. So, but they don't eat them a lot there. I did find that out. And then Sardo and Sardinian. That was kind of stressful for me because I had spent like a few months practicing Italian and stuff. And then I get in contact with my host family and find out where I'm going. And it's like Sardinia. So I'm like, oh, and I look it up and they speak Sardo. So I was like, oh, I just, so I was like, oh my gosh, I've been learning the wrong language. But they speak Italian there too, so we're good. But they also do have like quite a few other like minority languages. So I think that's kind of cool for like such a smaller area. They have so many. And then movies, a lot of movies were filmed there. The James Bond movie, when he like drives out of the sea or whatever. I don't know, I haven't seen James Bond, but I read about it. That was filmed there. And then more recently, The Little Mermaid, parts of it were also filmed there. So that's kind of cool. And here's a variety one. It is like, everything there is so different. They have so much, like the mountains and canyons and the first two pictures up there. And then they also have like swamps and caves, which is very different. But then also it's very like foresty and the coasts are so pretty. So that's like polar opposites, but like all on that one island, there's like so much. And I think that's so cool. And my host family, I just recently got in contact with them. So I apologize for messing up their names really horribly. I'm gonna try my hardest. But my host dad is Massimo, I think. And then, oh my gosh, my host mom is Rafaela. I don't know if I'm saying that right either. And then my host brother, he's about to turn 19, Alejandro, I think I'm saying that one right. And then she would be my host sister, but in August, she's coming here to Maryland. So I think that's pretty cool. She's my age, she's also 16. So yeah. Oh, and my school, sorry if I messed this up too, Liceo Scientifico. I think it's really cool because I looked it up and stuff. It's like right on the Mediterranean Sea. So I think that's so awesome and it's so pretty. There's like a little picture of it right there. And like, it kind of cut out the like ocean part, but it says it right there, like in Italian, like waterfront. So I think it's cool. Oh, the third grade part. Okay. The third grade part was, I was talking to my host dad. He was like, yeah, based off your course of study in the USA, they're going to place you in the third grade. And I was like, what? Third grade? But that's like third year of high school. So same as I would be in, and looking forward to, yeah, I'm super looking forward to the architecture. When I found out I was going to Italy, I was like, wow, that is so cool. Because like it's a lot of like older like stuff, and I'm really excited and looking forward to seeing that. And I'm sure I'll be in like mainland Italy too, so I really want to see like the Colosseum and stuff. Food, that's self-explanatory. Food. New relationships, I'm super excited to like meet new people and like make new bonds and stuff. And then the views, also self-explanatory. It's quite gorgeous. So yeah, I know it's pink. So yeah, thank you so much. That's all.
Hello, hi. My name is Kylie Foster, and towards the end of July, I'm going to be going to Londrina, which is a city in Brazil. If I knew the population, I would tell you the population, but I do not know the population. But yes, it's gonna be super cool and super fun. This is a picture of Londrina, a pretty big city, definitely bigger than Muskegon, but I think I can get used to it. Yeah, cool. Okay. This is my host family. My host family actually got in contact with me probably around May, maybe late April. So we have, in that picture to the left, we have Paulo and Leticia. They are my host parents, and they are just like the sweetest ever. We have been talking for like quite some time. And then they have their son. His name is Raphael, and he is going to I believe Raphael is the oldest and he's going to law school. And then their youngest son, Gabriel, he is going to Mexico for his exchange because it is a true exchange. And then down there, just like another family photo. If I knew their names, I would tell you. And just another picture of them. And then look at the puppy. Oh my gosh, that's my host dog. His name's Pappy. Oh my gosh, just the cutest little thing ever. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then this is my school. It's a Colegio Etica. I am probably not pronouncing it right, but I will eventually. And yeah, it's a pretty big school. They have a lot of things, like they have ballet, they have taekwondo. So if I come back and I'm like skilled with like taekwondo, do not be surprised. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be so beefy. I'm not gonna be able to like fit through the door. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Jillian Fano, but you can call me Luca, and I'm going to Taichung, Taiwan for my exchange year. So Taichung is the second largest city in Taiwan, right after Taipei, and that red district right there is where I live. And, oh, I forgot to talk about the thing. The population of people in Taichung is 2.83 million people, and the population in my district is 169,707. And if that's wrong, don't blame me, blame Google. So what's Taichung known for? I just found out that Taichung is the home place of boba. And it was invented by Liu Hanche, I'm sorry if I'm butchering his name, at his store Chen Shui Tang. And the Nantan district is where the Rainbow Village is located. And it was painted by Huang Yongfu, and he's nicknamed the Rainbow Grandpa. He bought this house and after the war of after the rebellion of Taiwan and China, and it was built by 9 retired soldiers. And in 2010, he heard that the village was going to be demolished because of how unstable it was, so he painted it, and a group of students recognized his efforts, and they preserved it for him. And now it's one of the hottest tourist attractions in Taichung. And my host family, my host mom, and that's mom in Chinese, her name is Mei Chao Zhang. Sorry if I butcher that. And my host dad's name is Wei Kai Wu. And my school is the Taichung Municipal Changyi High School. And that's the photo of the campus. It's huge. I've never been in a school with stories. And oh my gosh, what I want to do there's so much to do in Taiwan. First of all, Taiwan has so much Hello Kitty stuff, and I love Hello Kitty. There's a Hello Kitty 7-Eleven, there's a Hello Kitty maternity hospital, there's a Hello Kitty cafe, and I just found out that I'm arriving to Taiwan in the Hello Kitty airport. And I also want to visit the Rainbow Village because it's right in my district, and I think it'd be really cool. It's really pretty. And there's a few cat cafes near my apartment that I really want to go to. But most of all, I want to go to the Taiwanese night markets and eat their street food because I heard it's a really important part of their culture. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
That was a treat, right? So you can see what we've been up to over this past year, but I also want to show you what we're looking now forward. So, slide please. So here are, you're going to be shocked. Here are 4 exchange students coming to Muskegon. 4. And we were invited for those 4 because of our reputation. So as you can see, we have a student arriving, most of them arriving in August, early August, mid-August. We have Thomas from Colombia. We have Dori from Hungary. We have Kyoka from Japan. And we have Andres from Colombia. And you can see the host families. We've got the first 3 all set. The first 3 are all set with schools. I have highlighted. Last one, Andres. I need your help. I said this was a village, and I need your help. He does not have a host family yet. He is assigned to our district. So if you know of anyone, yourself or anyone that you know, your neighbors, teachers, anyone that might be interested in hosting, please see me afterwards, or in the next slide, I'll have my email. It's really, really important. If he isn't placed here, there's a very good chance he will not be able to come to the US because the time is at the end. They have to get their visa. Outbounds, like the 3 that we're sending out, we've already been working on the following year. The interest is immense. We visited 7 high schools in the area of Muskegon. 52 students in Muskegon have signed up saying they're interested in being a Rotary Exchange student. 52, and we have to come up with 2, possibly 3 if I can finagle what I did last year. So the interest is there. So hopefully our support will follow up with that. I'm going to go on to the last one here. I want to say a special thanks to the Youth Exchange Committee. 1 person, 2 people cannot do this alone, and these individuals from our club have stepped up to be on this committee and are paving the way for its success. If you're interested in joining our committee, I would happily invite you to. My email is there. Also, if you maybe take a screenshot, because if somebody pops in your head of a possible host family for Andres, you've got my email. You can quickly send me a message and I'll follow up. So you feel free to take that picture. Okay, so Joni Smith, John Noling, Chip, which Chip has moved to Texas, but is still part of our committee. I just talked to him a month ago, getting his input. Amy Seymour, Daniel Risley, Chauncey Williams, both or 3. Amy is at a camp right now, Danielle has a meeting, and Chauncey also has a meeting. So they were all planning on coming here today. Carly Wilson, a former exchange student from our club, and her sister Chloe just got back a week ago from Chile. Craig Parada and Casey Ross. Okay, the last thing that I would like to do actually is a surprise. And I'll be very quick if I can. I would like Kylie, Luca, and Cadence to come forward. They don't know this is happening. So as they're coming forward, I just wanted to say that this past year, we have been really making a mission of our club to include all students to have a chance to be an exchange student, no matter what your financial background is. And so these students, we've been trying to help them make this chance come true. And I have surprise checks for them that they don't know about. So the first one is for Cadence. So from our club, from the Sister Cities Fund, we are awarding Cadence $400 because Italy has extra insurance you have to purchase, $800 worth that we didn't know about. And so our club would like to help her with this, and so we're giving her a check for $400. So Cadence, congratulations. You can't talk. The next is a scholarship called the Shoemaker Scholarship that is through all of Rotary, through Central. This particularly came from Central States. So both of these students applied for this Shoemaker Scholarship, which helps those students in financial need. So I just found out that the country coordinators and the chairman of the Central States got together and reviewed the applications, and they chose students to receive based on their need as well as their applications, their essays. So 16 students were chosen, and both of ours were recipients of this award. The money was allocated depending on the application and the need, and Luca received $662 from Central States, and it gets even better. So on top of that, our district chairman has, in our district, have been very impressed with these girls, and so our district, 6290, topped that off. They didn't have to, and they're giving a total check today to Luca for $1,000. Congratulations. And last but not least, Kylie also was a recipient. So I told you that 16 students were chosen. They were allocated according to their essay and their need. And I'm happy to say Kylie was the top #1 spot out of all 16 from our club. So Kylie, I'm giving you a check. You were awarded, let me say again, you were awarded $1,272 from Central States, but then our district again topped that off because they were so impressed with these kids that you're getting a check for $1,500 today. And thank you all. I appreciate everything that you're doing to make this work. So.
I was going to give them some pennants, but you can probably pick them up on your way out. Love being. Oh, duh. It is, absolutely. I don't think we could be any prouder of these kids, but let's show them again. We have one birthday, and that is Marjorie Jones, and her birthday is June 24th. Is Marjorie here? Well, then we're singing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Induction. Okay, we have another wonderful occurrence today, and that is our Paul Harris Fellowships, and Ginny is going to take care of that.
Oh, okay. We do have 2 Paul Harris presentations today. Let me begin. In 1957, Rotary International established the Paul Harris Fellow Award to honor Paul Harris, one of the 3 founders of Rotary. Rotary created this eponymous award to express appreciation for the financial support of the humanitarian and educational programs of the Rotary Foundation. This award is one of Rotary's most prestigious honors. Paul Harris once said, "Dreaming's not so bad if one dreams good dreams and makes them come true." Rotarians make dreams a reality through Rotary Foundation programs that provide educational opportunities, food, potable water, sanitation, healthcare, immunizations, and shelter for millions of persons here at home and around the world. Today, we will honor 2 deserving individuals who also dream good dreams and make them come true. To help with the first presentation, I invite Steve Olson to come forward and tell us about our honoree who will join the worldwide ranks of Paul Harris Fellows. Sorry.
Thank you, Jenny. You know, just to make a quick comment, though, when I look at these young adults and what they presented today for our program, and what they're learning, what they taught us today about where they come from, and then also where they're going, which to me tells us what Rotary is all about. You know, when I think about 110,000 Rotary clubs, I think that number's right internationally. I got to believe this club is near the top of all Rotary clubs around the world. And that's not because of me, because a lot of you don't know me. I'm not a very good Rotarian, but I appreciate being connected with a group that has the horsepower to get things done that this Rotary Club's done. So on behalf of myself, thank you for their commitment to Rotary and keeping that commitment going. That being said, I've got the honor of presenting a Paul Harris Fellow. It's not an award, right? It's a fellow. Yeah, I mean, that's the way it's defined. As we think about service above self, this person sets a true example of what that says his entire working career. It has been about service to others. And I've had the distinct privilege to know this person, or to bring this person into Rotary years ago. And what I personally feel good about, he has been such a better Rotarian than I, even though some of them don't, over the years. Because, you know, those of us that have been here, we see Rotarians come and go, but, you know, a lot of you have staying power, which is much appreciated to help make this club happen, what happens here. Like many others here today, he is making this club a better club. So I'm going to break from tradition here a little bit, and I'm going to invite Eric Seifert up. Come on up, Eric. And this is our, and then, so as you know, as soon as I say the first line, he's going to know who it is. So let me finish. Now I want to tell you, Eric, you can either agree with what I say or disagree with it, say it's true or not true, but just play the role, okay? Eric graduated from Mona Shores High School multiple years ago and received his bachelor's degree from the University of Michigan and his master from GVSU. Interesting, from his bachelor's to his master's, 23 years apart. So that shows perseverance on Eric's part. You're not supposed to comment. He began his career banking at Old Kent, which is now Fifth Third, and then he moved on from banking to Republic Bank and then Muskegon Commerce Bank as senior vice president. Then he spent a time at Community Shores Bank as senior vice president. Now, he didn't get fired from any of these positions. It was an opportunity to grow his career. Right, Eric? In January 2016, Eric co-founded Preferred Employment and Living Supports, a behavioral health agency. Currently, Eric has Left Coast Capital Resources, an LCC, a financial intermediary, and co-founded SBA loan brokerage agency, Benchmark Loan Partners, LLC. And those of us in business know the value that somebody like Eric brings to the business community and actually to individuals by connecting what your needs are to an SBA loan or another opportunity for financial. So he's always working behind the scenes, very quietly, very passionate about what he does. He is currently administrator for the Muskegon Angels, LLC, a group of local private investors that can offer capital infusion into worthy projects in Muskegon. Once again, Eric working behind the scenes trying to make Muskegon a better community that we live in. And he's done this his entire career. Eric has done many speaking engagements that cover topics such as business exit strategy, whether it's passing a business on to family members or connecting sellers and businesses. I personally had discussions with Eric on several times on this topic, right, Eric? Because I have my own family business, which Eric's talked to me about. Hey, what are you going to do when you get old and you want to move the business on, or how that transition is going to go? So a very good resource for those of us in businesses. Eric's navigating his senior years right now with his partner, Denise, who we're fortunate to have here today. 2 adult daughters, Erica and Cindy, stepchildren, Alicia, and stepsons, Aaron and Dave, and 5 very active grandchildren. Eric's passion beyond family consists of epic road trips, cross-country train travel, and entrepreneurial initiatives. 90% of Eric's people's age are retired, right, Eric? Or more. But not Eric. Obviously, his work is not work to him. It's an enjoyment to assist other people. Service above self. Our own Jason Piasecki here in Rotary began a business relationship with Eric. In 2005, he received his first business loan using Eric, and he has also brokered 2 business deals with Eric, one Rotarian helping another Rotarian. Eric fits well with a 4-way test. Please join me in welcoming our newest Paul Harris Fellow, Eric Seifert. Congratulations, Eric. Very well deserved. Come on up, Dean. So on behalf of the entire club, we want to honor you with this Paul Harris Fellow. Wear it proudly and very well deserved. Thank you. That's it.
Don't go away just yet. Oh. No, you guys can stay there. I will edit my remarks because Steve did a good job. I just want to say, Eric, you're being recognized today as a Paul Harris Fellow, and special appreciation for how your life exemplifies the humanitarian and educational objectives of the Rotary Foundation. You were designated to receive this recognition by the Rotary Club of Muskegon. You have received the 3 emblems of a Paul Harris Fellow, a lapel pin, a medallion, and a certificate that states you've been named a Paul Harris Fellow in appreciation of tangible and significant assistance given for the furtherance of better understanding and friendly relations between peoples of the world. Please wear your pin to show your support of the Rotary Foundation. Please accept our congratulations and sincere appreciation for your commitment to our shared world understanding and peace goals. Rotarians and friends, please stand and recognize the newest Paul Harris Fellow in the world, Eric Seifert. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
That's it.
We are all set. Thank you, gentlemen. So I now invite Kathy and Darlene up. Oh, good, we have a twofer here. They will present our next award to our next honoree. Thank you.
Thank you. And I've asked our honoree to just come on up and have a seat. And I will just briefly share a little bit of my experience. So just following up on It Takes a Village. I grew up in the Woodcliff neighborhood, and Miss Johnson actually, I was close friends with her daughter, and she introduced me to my first community service experience at the age of 13. We were candy stripers at Muskegon General Hospital. Miss Johnson would actually drive both me and her daughter Maria to that experience. And we'd share some of those experiences and challenges, and she would coach us into, why this was positive for both the community as well as our future experience. So I just wanted to say thank you to Mrs. Mildred Johnson for her lifetime of positive examples, guidance, and mentorship that she provided to me. Her house was my second home, and she is my second mother.
Well, Kathy and I both fought over who was going to give this award, because not only did she have a wonderful experience with Mildred through the years, but so did I. I first encountered Mildred at Muskegon Community College, where I worked, and we determined that we needed to have a cultural diversity committee. And Mildred became one of our members. I was a member. I gave an award to Connie Navarro, as you recall, years back. She was a member of that committee. But I have to tell you, I run into her everywhere. She is so involved in the community. So I share with you a printed copy of what she has done, but it can't begin to cover everything. So I will just go over this. Thanks to Kathy, by the way, and her family provided this bio for me, because I just knew her as Mildred and not all this stuff she had done. But she is an epitome of service above self. She has positively impacted thousands of youth and adults directly and indirectly through the organizations that she has served, friendships she has made, and contributions she has given. Mildred taught at Muskegon Public Schools for over 30 years, where she started an annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. program at Marquette Elementary School, urging the school board to recognize Dr. Martin Luther King Day and honor it as a holiday. She also served as a longtime and term advocate for civil rights and equality. She retired in 1994, but she continued to serve others through volunteer work all over Muskegon County. She's been a tutor and test proctor for Muskegon and Muskegon Heights Public Schools, worked with hands-on science through Muskegon Community College WINGS program. Because she cares deeply for her community, she served meals in God's Kitchen, volunteered at James Jackson Afro-American Museum in the Heights, and is a member of the Coalition for Community Development, showing children how to plant gardens, many of her gardens to be seen, and make recipes and cook. She has assisted in the selection of families for Habitat Community and worked with the Muskegon Heights Zoning Board of Appeals. She is a lifetime member of NAACP and attends New Bethel Baptist Evangelical, I can't pronounce any better than you kids, Ministries, where she serves as a trustee and church mother, sings in the choir, teaches Sunday school, participates in the hospital ministries, and organizes the youth program. She received a Bachelor of Science degree in secondary education at Tennessee State University, continued postgraduate studies at Wayne State Universities. Yay, Wayne State University. I attended there as well, and Western Michigan University. She was married to the late Lewis H. Johnson, Sr. for 32 years, raised 3 amazing children, one of them Angela, hello, who is with us. And they all graduated from Muskegon Heights High School and obtained college degrees. Daughter Marie graduated from Michigan State University School of Engineering. Daughter Angela graduated from Tennessee State University and Western Michigan University in elementary, secondary, and administration. And son Lewis graduated from Michigan State University School of Engineering. Thank you, Mildred, for all your showing love for the community and all of us.
Just a little bit more, and then we'll let you get back to your family. Today, my fellow Rotarians, we move closer to a more peaceful world. Whoa, Rotary down. To a more peaceful world as Mildred Johnson becomes a Paul Harris Fellow. Mildred, you are being recognized today as a Paul Harris Fellow in special appreciation for how your life exemplifies the humanitarian and educational objectives of the Rotary Foundation. You were designated to receive this recognition by Darlene Collet and Kathy Moore. On behalf of the Rotary Foundation Board of Trustees, you will receive these 3 emblems of a Paul Harris Fellow, a pen, a medallion, and the certificate that you're looking at now. Please accept our congratulations and sincere appreciation for your commitment to our shared world understanding and peace goals. Rotarians and friends, please stand and recognize the next newest Paul Harris Fellow in the world, Ms. Johnson. Congratulations. Okay. You don't have to stay long there.
Thank you. Good afternoon to the group today. I am aged now, and the things that I have done, I really appreciate the community for supporting me. And I'm grieving because my last time I was here, I was supporting Glory White Gardner. And we all know that she has transition into child, are very happy and a continuation of living the life that she lived. My motto is that I'm in the struggle for the unification of all human beings. And all my work has been done through that unification of all human beings. And I love people, especially children, and I will continue to do some work, but not too much, because I just had a birthday. Gloria White's birthday was on the 13th of June. I talked with her then. My birthday was on the 12th of June. She was 83 and I was 89. So thank you for your support. I will continue to struggle for humankind as long as I'm here on the planet Earth. And thank you for your support, community support.
And here we have two examples of why we are so proud of our community. Thank you, Mildred. Thank you, Eric. And now we have the honor of bringing another member into Rotary. So Jim Fisher and Stacy, if you will come forward. Do you have a mic? Go ahead and use this.
Use this mic, okay. Good afternoon. I'm excited to extend this wonderful celebration this afternoon with someone who's going to be a great Rotarian, Stacy Gomez. Many of you know Stacy. She's been a part of the community for a long time and has a significant position in helping all of us. Stacy Gomez is the Executive Director of Community Access Line of the Lakeshore, better known as Call 211. Stacy began her work in the information and referral profession over 21 years ago with Senior Resources of West Michigan before Call 211 became an independent 501c3 nonprofit. She held two other positions with the organization before becoming the executive director in 2016. In addition to their 211 program serving 7 counties, Call 211 also provides specialized information and assistance in a telephone reassurance program for older adults in Muskegon, Oceana, and Ottawa counties. Stacy serves on the Michigan 211 Operating Council. She's the secretary of the Michigan Alliance of Information and Referral Systems Board and a member of the National Alliance of Information and Referral Systems Accreditation Commission. Stacy's really been the main driver behind the growth of Call 211 in Muskegon. It's become a significant agency. She grew up in the Muskegon area and graduated from Oakland University, which is who? Rochester, and what's the mascot? The Grizzlies, okay. With a bachelor's degree in sociology with a concentration in social work. She loves anything that has to do with being outside and enjoys walking, hiking, and bike riding. She's an avid reader, loves word searches, rom-coms, and being with her family. I love this. She's also a public radio and PBS nerd. Stacy and her husband have 2 young adult daughters. Their older daughter's attending graduate school at GVSU, and the younger daughter works for Trinity Health and is taking classes at Muskegon Community College. Please help me in welcoming Stacy Gomez.
Fellow Rotarians, it is the duty of every Rotary Club to add new members from time to time, and so that we may not only increase our usefulness and influence in the club, but also to extend the spirit of Rotary throughout the community. Today, I welcome into our ranks and admit to membership Stacy Gomez. And you have been elected to membership in this club because your fellow members believe you to be a worthy representative of your calling and also to possess qualities that will permit you to exemplify the true spirit of Rotary in your public, business, and social and private lives. I wish to impress upon you that you have been admitted not only to the Rotary Club of Muskegon, but a worldwide association by virtue of your membership in this club. You will be welcomed into fellowship in any Rotary Club in the world. The honor and privilege of Rotary membership carries with it duties and obligations. You will be expected to attend club meetings regularly, to perform your share of club service, and to place your knowledge and talents at the disposal of the club in its task of carrying the principles of Rotary into the daily life of the community. Now I ask all Rotarians to stand. In the name of the Rotary Club of Muskegon, I now formally admit you to membership in this club and affix your label to your emblem. Fellow Rotarians, I commend to you the newest member, Rotarian Stacy Gomez, and charge you all to welcome her. Thank you. We have a few announcements today. We want to, first of all, congratulate the Social Club for their wonderful turnout at the Clipper game. I think it was a record. It was 94 guests. That's amazing. And to our community mixer, that was last Friday at the Mona Lake party mixer. It was a wonderful night. The July 6th Rewind has been canceled, and the next Rewind meeting will be July 20th at Walker's. And of course, the final note, pay your dues. This is from Kim, not from me. I mean, Kim's the one who always says this. I don't want to go out with a dunning mark against me. But they are, the April dues, they are billed, the dues will be billed again on July 1st. Raffle. $965. Oh, yay, yay. Ah, excellent. Okay, next week's program will be the passing of the gavel, and I hope to see you all there. And in closing, we will rise and say, yes. Yes. Yes, we are. See you. Okay. Oh. Excellent. Thank you very much for that. And now we will conclude by reciting our four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned?